Alright, so we are all done with Disc 1. Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. But not much has changed, except, of course, Ares is dead now, which may or may not bother you. I remember when I was younger and I first played this, I didn't really care that she died because I didn't use her very much. I thought she was weak. And then as I got older, I still didn't really like her because I thought she was always trying to sabotage the relationship between Tifa and Cloud. But the more I play it, the more I wish she didn't die because, one, she can be one of your best characters in the game, and, you know, I don't think she needed to die. But something that Squaresoft did at the very end of production in this game, I don't know if I mentioned that or not, there's actual proof that she was never supposed to die in the game. There's actual text of her talking after she dies if you use the Game Shark cheat and bring her back to life, which, I mean, why would you have someone speaking if they're supposed to be dead? So it was never part of the original plan, but Squaresoft thought it would be a good idea to add more depth to the story. But anyway, we're still moving north. We're following Sephiroth. So there's only one real path you can take. It's this one up here. Be sure to grab that chest. This room here, it has a number of items you can get. They're kind of a pain to get to, but just follow what I do here. Okay, if you ever fight one of these guys in this area, be sure to steal from it. You'll see me trying to morph it. I wasn't sure if you could morph it into anything. I just remembered that this guy, I swore you could get something from him. I wasn't sure what it was. You can definitely get something from him, so steal from him. You'll see it took me quite a few tries before I got it, but you will eventually get a water ring if you steal successfully from him. So head out of the cave entrance and you will see that we are back on the world map, although it looks like we're nowhere near where we were last time we were on the world map. It's all snowy. We're actually just a little bit further north is all. We're going to make our way to the Icicle Inn. I swear I only go to once every time I play through this game, but it's one of the more important cities on the world map. We'll see why here in a second. Alright, so we made it to Icicle Inn. First thing I do is head to the weapon shop. Now unfortunately I'm kind of broke here, so I couldn't buy everything, but first thing you'll want to buy the organic sword. It's actually one of my favorite weapons in the whole game just because of how it looks. It looks cool, and at this point it's definitely your strongest weapon. It has lots of materia spots you can put on. So anyway, I just bought that weapon and Tifa's weapon since those are the people I'm using in my party right now. Red 13 still has that weapon from when you were in Cosmo Canyon, which is still probably going to be his strongest one that you have right now. And then next up you want to head into this house just south of the weapon shop. Looks like there's not much here, there really isn't, but head down the stairs, get a turbo ether, and you can either play these or you can just watch from this video. This is one of the reasons why I wish Ares hadn't died, because you'd get more information, or she would actually have more information on her parents, because right here, this is Professor Gast, and that is Ares' mom, and they're going to explain basically what's on the title of the videos. So in that video she was explaining about the ancients and what happened. Now they're going to talk about the weapons, which you'll also learn a little more about here in the future. Now here are the more interesting videos. Go to the confidential section. We'll start with the very first one. So now you kind of have an idea of why and how Ares got to Midgar. So next up we are going to go into this room, look at this map, we're going to take it, grab the 2 items in here, and then we're just going to head out and nothing else in here. Now you're going to want to make an attempt to get out of the city, which you will not be able to do. Even if you say you're going to go, you will not be able to. Now the Shinra show up, and they end up blocking the entrances to the city, making it so no one can go in or out. Here, Elena's going to try and punch you. Just press up on the D-pad to avoid the punch. Otherwise, she'll punch you, you'll fall to the ground, you'll pass out, and you'll wake up in the inn. Okay, so we can't leave the city the way we came from. So we're going to come into here, and you'll see this snowboard. This kid is nice enough to let you have his snowboard. And one last thing, if you head into the inn and up the stairs, there is an elixir that we can grab. I'm sorry, an X potion we can grab. It's hiding in the corner. Now we can leave. So we can't go the way we came from, so we're going to head back the way we couldn't go first, but now that we have a snowboard, we can make our way down. If you're not sure how to ride one, you can talk to that guy and he will explain it to you. Now once we start this is a mini game. You'll be able to actually play this at Gold Saucer too if you like to. I am terrible at this, just so you know, but you don't have to be good, you just have to get down there. And any pathway, actually there's going to be forks in the road, a couple of them, and they'll take you to different places on the map. So you'll want to go the exact way that I go, because that will take you to the very beginning, and we want to get all the items, so you'll want to start at the beginning. So just follow the exact path that I go. Hopefully you'll do it a little more smoother than I did. Alright, here we are, and we just wiped out. This is the very beginning part of this area. Now, this part is a big pain because you are on a time limit. It's so cold down here, you will freeze or pass out if you're out here too long. And if you pass out, you will be picked up by a man, and if you missed any items in that area, you're going to have to go back. So that's the part we're going to do on the next episode. So I will see you later.